Hey there, friend. Welcome back to another episode of The Magic Lives On, where every step tells a story. Today, we're about to embark on a journey through one of the most thrilling lands in the Magic Kingdom, Adventureland. But here's a question for all you Disney fanatics out there. What's your favorite hidden gem in Adventureland? Let us know in the comments below. Ready to set sail? Let's go! Adventureland at the Magic Kingdom isn't just one land. It's like two mini vacations in one. On one side, we have the bustling Arabian village, where you can practically feel the hot desert breeze and hear the distant hum of the snake charmer's flute. And on the other, Caribbean Plaza, with the scent of salty sea air. But did you know that Adventureland was initially envisioned as a Polynesian-themed area? When the Magic Kingdom first opened in 1971, Imagineers, Disney's famed creative engineers, sought to bring the spirit of exotic, faraway places to life. The land was designed to capture the adventure and romance of discovering the unknown, reflecting Walt Disney's passion for exploration. The original Polynesian motif was like stepping into the South Pacific with tiki torches and thatched roofs. As Disney expanded, the concept of Adventureland evolved. Imagineers like Mark Davis, Harper Goff, and Claude Coates were key players in transforming the land, adding new stories, textures, and layers. Arabian Village and Caribbean Plaza were introduced to bring even more adventure and intrigue. The addition of these areas allowed Disney to explore different themes, from the mysterious magical world of Aladdin to the swashbuckling escapades of Pirates of the Caribbean. It's like Aladdin and Pirates had a crossover episode, right? Next up, let's climb to new heights. Literally. The Swiss Family Treehouse has been giving park goers a bird's eye view of Adventureland since park opening in 1971. But its roots, pardon the pun, go back even further. Inspired by the classic 1960 film Swiss Family Robinson, which itself was based on Johann David Weiss's 1812 novel, this attraction was brought to life by Disney legend Bill Martin, who also worked on Disneyland's version of the treehouse. But what's the backstory here? The Swiss Family Treehouse is a detailed recreation of the Robinson family's island home after their shipwreck. Imagineers designed the treehouse to be a showcase of ingenuity and survival, with each level representing different aspects of island life. From the family's makeshift kitchen to their innovative water system, powered by a series of bamboo aqueducts, every element tells a story of creativity and adaptation. The tree itself is a masterpiece of engineering and storytelling. Over 6 stories tall, it was constructed using thousands of man-made leaves and branches, designed to look like a giant banyan tree. Imagineers carefully studied actual treehouse designs and survival techniques to make this attraction both fantastical and believable. It's like an Airbnb if Airbnb existed in the 1800s and was made entirely out of a tree. But what's a visit to Adventureland without a journey on the world-famous Jungle Cruise? This classic attraction has been taking us on a pun-filled adventure since 1971. But its origins date back to Disneyland in 1955. Walt Disney himself dreamed up the Jungle Cruise as a way to bring real-life adventure to his park, inspired by the nature documentaries he loved, especially those produced by True Life Adventures. Originally, Walt envisioned a serious, educational journey through rivers of the world, featuring real animals and exotic plants. But the ride's storyline was meant to mirror the grand explorations of the 19th century, akin to the voyages of British explorers through Africa and South America. However, early guest feedback led to a shift in tone. Thanks in large part to Imagineers like Mark Davis and Harper Goff, they saw an opportunity to inject some humor into the mix, making the ride a bit more lighthearted and fun. The skippers who narrate your journey were reimagined as comic guides, part stand-up comedian, part adventurer, and the ride itself became a showcase for the growing field of audio animatronics, a technology pioneered by Disney. With its jungle setting, over 150 different species of plants are featured. The attraction's storyline, however, remains true to its adventurous roots, navigating dangerous waters while encountering wild animals and fending off peril at every turn. So, if you hear a skipper say, "And now, the eighth wonder of the world, the backside of water," make sure you give him a chuckle. From the jungle to the tropics, let's swing over to the Enchanted Tiki Room, where the birds sing words and the flowers croon. Originally called Tropical Serenade when it opened at the Magic Kingdom in 1971, this show has a fascinating backstory rooted in Disney innovation. The Tiki Room was the first attraction to feature audio animatronics, a technology that revolutionized theme park entertainment. The idea for Tiki Room came to Walt during a visit to New Orleans when he saw a mechanical bird in a cage. Now, this sparked his imagination. He wondered, what if a whole room could come alive? With the help of Imagineers and a team of Disney geniuses, they created a room filled with singing birds, chanting tiki gods, and a fountain that dances along to the music. The story of the Tiki Room centers around four macaw hosts, Jose, Fritz, Michael, and Pierre, who introduce guests to a tropical serenade, showcasing the enchanted tiki gods and a colorful chorus of singing flowers and birds. It's a musical celebration of Polynesian culture, brought to life with a touch of Disney magic. The attraction was so innovative that when it premiered at Disneyland in 1963, it marked a groundbreaking moment in theme park history. As you listen closely, you might even hear Jose, Fritz, Michael, and Pierre gossiping about the latest tiki drama.
You've heard the flowers sing. Tiki's play the drums. Hear them do the chant.
All right, time to cool off with a visit to Aloha Isle refreshments. And what's the best way to beat the Florida heat? You guessed it, Dole Whip. Since the 1980s, Aloha Isle has been serving up this iconic treat, and it has become a cult favorite among Disney fans like me. Now, we're about to try their famous pineapple upside-down cake, served with Dole Whip pineapple topping. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. Feeling refreshed? Great, because next we're stopping by Sunshine Tree Terrace. But what's the story behind this iconic spot? Well, Sunshine Tree Terrace was originally sponsored by the Florida Citrus Commission, which also led to the creation of the orange bird. The character quickly became beloved, and the citrus swirl, a combination of vanilla soft serve and frozen orange juice, became the perfect homage to the Florida's citrus heritage. Let's check out the Skipper Canteen, Adventureland's hidden gem of a restaurant. This eatery is now run by the Jungle Crew's very own skippers, at least according to its backstory. The Skipper Canteen is the headquarters of the Jungle Navigation Company. The restaurant is filled with relics from the skipper's adventures. The menu? Featuring dishes inspired by far-off lands and distant cultures. If you ever wanted to try tastes like chicken because it is, this is the place to do it. From one exotic locale to another, let's soar high above Adventureland on the magic carpets of Aladdin. Invites guests into the world of Agrabah. The attraction is themed to look like a bustling Middle Eastern marketplace. And that camel you see spitting water at guests? He's just adding to the playful, unpredictable nature of the ride. It's perfect for a bird's eye view of Adventureland. Feeling a bit peckish again? Let's make a pit stop at the Spring Roll Wagon. These aren't your ordinary spring rolls. Oh no, the Imagineering food and beverage team, known for their culinary creativity, decided to push the boundaries with these unique flavors. And there's a bit of a story behind this, too. Adventureland's food offerings are meant to reflect the eclectic and exotic nature of the land itself, drawing inspiration from various parts of the world. Today, we're trying the Cheeseburger Spring Roll. The idea here is simple. Bring together familiar flavors with a twist, much like the adventures themselves. A familiar setting, both with unexpected surprises. One bite, and you'll be convinced that putting cheeseburger into a crispy roll is culinary genius. And after filling our bellies, it's time to meet some real-life Disney royalty. Aladdin and Jasmine are often spotted near the magic carpets of Aladdin, ready to share stories of Agrabah and take a selfie or two. Now, set your sights on the high seas because our next adventure is with the Pirates of the Caribbean. Since 1973, this dark ride has been whisking guests away on a swashbuckling adventure. The attraction has a storied history that begins in Disneyland, where it opened in 1967 as the last ride that Walt Disney personally oversaw. Imagineer Mark Davis was responsible for much of the character design and humorous elements, bringing his unique blend of wit and charm to the ride. The backstory of Pirates of the Caribbean is as rich as the treasure hidden within its caverns. The attraction tells the tale of a cursed pirate crew searching for lost treasure, with scenes depicting pirate raids, tavern brawls, and even a town under siege. The ride immerses you into a world of swashbuckling adventure and intrigue. When the ride was brought to the Magic Kingdom in 1973, Imagineers made sure to preserve the detailed sets, atmospheric effects, and iconic characters that made the original so beloved. The ride's storyline has evolved over the years, especially with the addition of Captain Jack Sparrow and other elements inspired by the blockbuster film series. This blending of new and old has kept the attraction fresh while maintaining the timeless appeal of its originally swashbuckling narrative. Who says theme park rides can't be Oscar-worthy? But why stop at one pirate adventure when you can have two? A Pirate's Adventure, Treasures of the Seven Seas, is an interactive scavenger hunt. This experience takes you deeper into the lore of Adventureland. The storyline here is that you are a new recent recruit in Jack Sparrow's crew, tasked with finding hidden treasure throughout Adventureland using a magical talisman and a treasure map. And best of all, it's free with park admission. Arr, mateys, what a steal. After all that treasure hunting, it's time to relax and refuel at Tortuga Tavern. This eatery has its own backstory, tied into the world of Pirates of the Caribbean. Designed to resemble a Caribbean hideaway, this tavern is meant to be a pirate's haven. It's the perfect spot to sit back, enjoy some tacos, and ponder the life of a pirate. Do they really talk like that all the time? Well, since this restaurant is only open seasonally, I guess we'll never know. And don't forget to visit Pirates Bazaar. This shop is packed with all of the pirate gear you could ever need. Eye patches, swords, and of course, plenty of pirate booty. The bazaar was designed by the same team who worked on the Caribbean Plaza, ensuring a seamless experience from ride to retail. The backstory here ties directly to the Pirates of the Caribbean attraction, making the shop feel like an extension of the pirate world just next door. Now, let's play tribute to some of Adventureland's former attractions. Who remembers the Enchanted Tiki Room under new management? In this 1998 revamp, Iago from Aladdin and Zazu from The Lion King took over the show, turning it into a comedy act with mixed reviews. The attraction closed in 2011 after a fire, allowing the original show to make a triumphant return. Or Tinkerbell's Magical Nook at Adventure Veranda, a charming meet and greet spot where guests could interact with Tinkerbell and her fairy friends from 2010 to 2014. And for the truly nostalgic, there's Shrunken Ned's Jr.'s Jungle Boats, a charming remote-controlled boat attraction that gave kids a taste of Jungle Cruise adventure. Each of these attractions played a part in the rich tapestry of Adventureland history. And while they're gone, they're never forgotten. Thanks to the creative storytelling of Imagineers like Kevin Rafferty and Joe Rohde, they all contribute to why every step in Adventureland tells a story.
And there you have it, folks. Adventureland, a place where history, adventure, Disney magic collide. If you enjoyed this walk down memory lane, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for more Disney history and travel adventures. If you haven't seen our deep dive into the secrets of Main Street USA yet, click here to check it out. Until next time, keep the magic alive, and remember, every step tells a story.
Goodbye.